Yagya dana tapah karma na tyajyam karyam eva tat yagyo danam tapaschaiva pavanani manishinam. Hello friends, this is the fifth shloka of the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shloka in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shloka says, Yagya dana tapah karma na tyajyam, which means acts of sacrifice, charity, austerity must not renounce. Karyam eva tat, which means that action for sure. Yagyo danam tapaschaiva, which means sacrifice, charity and austerity. Pavanani manishinam, which means purifies the wise also. So first of all, Shri Krishna mentioned that the act of sacrifice, charity and austerity must not be renounced, as such acts purify even the wise. So this is pretty clear then that the actions which are sacrificial, which are for charity, which are for others, which are performed for austerity sake. So all these actions which are good for this world, which are good for the Lord, they must not be renounced. They must always be performed. Why? Because these actions are such that they purify. They always purify the person. So almost all of the beings in this creation are in ignorance, and they need spiritual knowledge. Now this spiritual knowledge can only be attained when the heart of the person is pure, and this purity of heart can only be attained by selfless actions, wherein one basically transcends the self, and transcends the self in the sense, transcends the ego and goes to the divinity. So this purity can only be attained then, and even when a person has attained this purity, he has to sustain this purity, and to sustain that, such an effort is always needed, wherein selfless actions have to be performed. So acts of sacrifice, charity and austerity are an attempt by us to elevate ourselves from this little ego to divinity, to selflessness, to beyond this ego, to the entire creation. So that is why selfless actions should never be renounced. Now we know that a lot of people in their ignorance, they introduce their self-interest in all selfless actions as well, but still the intention is still there. Ignorantly the person is introducing that self-interest, but the intention is still to do good. And so these actions are so pure, they are so good, that even when a person is introducing self-interest, it will still purify to a certain extent the heart of the person who is performing them. So therefore these actions, they will purify no matter what, and will move us towards divinity. And so these actions should never be renounced. That's what Shri Krishna is saying over here. So we also should keep it in mind that if we are trying to avoid our situation by renouncing these good acts of sacrifice, charity and austerity, then it will not bring us credit. That renunciation will not bring us credit. So Shri Krishna will describe more on that in the coming shlokas. This was the message over here. I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I'll close this video. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.